People in Sweden got arrested for that.
Really?
Sweden, you can have any type of sex you want, but you can't have any war.
I don't know if Vera can get it.
Huh?
In Germany. We have a friend in Germany. I don't know if she can get it, because I think we mentioned it to her.
Yeah, I think she can. I think she can.
German has it now.
Yeah.
Really?
They took my zombie movie and they can't. My zombie movie has Nazi zombies, but they had a blank out there.
Yeah.
Germans are pretty good. Norway is my friend Vernon. I guess he's dead now. He made a lot of movies with him, Vernon. Those he did a lot of things with those.
Oh, yeah.
Those are too young, and I wrote. He stole the script. Anyway, he went to Norway. I was going to shoot sex scenes there. And we didn't know the Norwegians, if you were around it, or got arrested, you know.
Oh, wow.
You know.
How did you get into horror movies?
Well, I got bloodsucking for, I'll tell you how I got into that. I was going to do I wrote a film called Teen Demon, which is an option, and I got $50,000 for it. And Canon bought it for $50,000. And it was about a guy that moves and comes back from Vietnam, moves into 1950. It's haunted by an early teenage rock and roll group. A mother cut off her hair, she ran away to a rock concert, she fell on her sister, she's a ghost. And so instead, in the middle of the night, he hears this weird early rock music, and then comes up in the morning and the kitchen's a mess, somebody took the milk, spoke all the food all over.
That's it?
It's based on Oliver Onion's The Beckoning Divas. This guy falls in love with this teenage brat, and suddenly they want to take him away, and the girl kills everybody, but it's actually Oliver Onion. He's probably killing everybody. And in the last scene, the police surround the house, and he finds an old Chevy, and he cries out, and firing up, and there's a scene in Sardis. After the credits over, this guy said, he went crazy out on Long Island, and the camera pans out, and you see a '57 Chevy, and he's in the car with his Sandy looking like that.
I like that ending. It's like a happy ending.
It was a happy ending.
Yeah.
But, well, I had it, we were going to do it, and my friends were having trouble raising money. And my friend Alan Margolin, a co-producer, was on the board of the American Ballet Theater, as well as the president of Paul Taylor, because he's very big on ballet, Took me to these events. And I met Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward, all these, and we talked about our movie, and he was interested in all these rich guys. And his agent was probably still a Dorothy Palmer spoke. He said, "You want to see an S&M show off Giles Fontaine, he's down on Green Street, So we actually shot in the theater there. I went down, and there he was, Giles and two naked slaves, and him totally naked, doing ballet, on this little stage. So next time I met all these rich people, I said, I saw this, I said, we want to see it. I had to go on 2 shifts. I think there were 25 seats in the theater. We all went to the Spring Street Bar and said, if you make a movie about an S&M Theater or Broadway, we'll give you the money.
Really? Wow.
So I started working on the script, and all these richy people, hey, listen, I have Dutch comic books. You've seen Dutch comic books, right? They have Dutch S&M, it's pretty gross, and this other guy says, I like to eat fecal now, so they're all giving me things for the movie, So I wrote the script, and they're all, like, this is terrific, but we don't have any money.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I going to do? At the moment, I got a call from a lawyer named Joel Weinberg who said, can you make a movie right away? I have the money. I said, it's about, he says, I don't care what it's about. Just make it. So he gave me $125,000.
Why would anyone want to do that, though? Like, what would be...
It was some tax at the end of the year. He just wanted to spend some money.
Oh, okay, yeah.
James O'Brien came in on a casting call. It was Screen Actors Union movie, so I gave the script to the Screen Actors the head of the union read the script. He said, I'd like your student film. I said, what's the regular movie? He said, no, we don't read scripts for student films, you know. And we didn't read your script, you know.
Oh, wow.
We were proving it for for union movie, but a student film, you know, so you can don't have to pay everybody. We did pay sale grades. It was a Screen Actors Guild movie. We got a lot of agents and everybody else. Seamus come in, and then what was the dwarf's name from Paradise?
Harvey Villachez?
Harvey Villachez came up, and we were going to hire him right away. We were ready to go. And, with Harvey, we called, you know, he said, Harvey, we're going to shoot. And we said, oh, he's in Paris. I have to go in Paris. I said, what are you doing in Paris? The little guy can't get laid in New York, you know. He said, I'll come back, but you have to pay my ticket both ways, you know, for $600.
Yeah.
He said, okay, you know, we're going to do it. Then Louis walked in, you know, so what's the difference between one demented dwarf and another? You know?
He was perfect.
Yeah. And then we had Viju, somebody sent Viju over for reading, but it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we're eating, she came at 8 o'clock at night. She was the doorman knew where we were, you know. And I said, yeah, well, you look pretty good in your dance, so you have to be nude. And she said, excuse me. And she went in the ladies' room of the restaurant and came, you know, and the matron said, could you move over the window, you know, so.
There you go.
So
She was ready.
Have the party said, if you don't put your clothes on the rest of the night, you know. And she was really, had a lot of girls coming in and pulling my belt off. I had with me.
It sounds like that movie, all these ideas came out of all these people that wouldn't normally be able to do any of that stuff.
Yeah,
they would be able to get
you know,
that out of their system because they're who
I
they
think
were.
I have a couple of French porn books in the house, you know, with the great illustrations and, you know, being captured by goth invaders, you know, and they were breakers and castrating, you know. And people have a lot of secret fantasies.
What was the trade? Because you did that movie, and then since then, like you said, you should have maybe gone mainstream. So
Well, I should have done more. Those two, something more conventional. Like Brian DePalma used to hang out. I've had opportunities. People invited me out to Hollywood. I just didn't go. I didn't drive at the time.
yeah,
My friend was George Sherman, who did 125 pictures.
wow.
He started in silent films. George went to yeshiva. He was 14 years old, and he used to cut class, and he went out to the lots in East New York and saw they had a movie with these girls and babies. And he said, stop looking, kids, and get us some cold water. We'll give you some money. Got him a couple buckets of ice water, and they gave him $50. So they said, if you want to be here tomorrow, you know, so they hired him for $5 a week. He worked there for a couple of years, and then moved to California. And he said, they gave him $100. They said, you know, you're too little.
Wow.
And then he tried to figure out how to get to California. He got on a ship down, you know, and they were anti-Semitic at the time. He used to wait at the president line and shape up. And he'd go there every day for 2 years, and finally they said, we need a bellboy on the ship. Call boy, like call from Philip Morris. They gave him a little suit, you know. He had a bell with him.
Yep.
And on the ship, he says, I'm going to jump ship in California because I'll get a job in the movie. And the guy says, we don't go to California anymore. We're going to Europe. So he's on the ship for 2 years.
Wow.
And Mary Miles Minter, the famous silent star, came aboard, and he was scrubbing her cabin and everything. He says, what do you want, George? He said, I want to get a job in a movie. He says, I'll give you a job as my houseboy, you know, but don't bother any of my friends. So he was working for her, but every time Douglas Fairbanks or somebody come over, he'd start taking it. And she started throwing things, a little bastard. And one day Harry Cohen said, come over to the studio, and got a job. And he finally ended up an editor, and he finally came up the second unit director. He worked for Harry Cohen. And this was in the 30s, 20. And Harry Cohen was very cheap. So he told him if they had film left over, sets left over, they told George to make a picture, you know. And we couldn't get any more film. We got a writer, you know. But lots of times he had to have a secret build another room, you know, or he had to steal film, you know, because we only got the short ends, you know. And we once screened the picture for Harry Combe and said, "You little motherfucker, where did you get the extra film for this? You know, you stole film from me. You're gonna pay for it." You know? And once he was shooting the film and he needed a light, and the light blew out. They had these old three bulbs, you know, $100, so he snuck into the warehouse and took a new three bulb and screwed it in, you know. And Harry Cohen was on Mulholland Drive or something with this girl. He looked towards what they call Poverty Gulch, where Columbia was. He saw this big, beautiful new light come on. He said, "That little motherfucker is still in." You know, he drove all the way back. And he said, "Don't turn the light off for us. We haven't finished the picture is turned off." You know.
What's the difference between, in terms of trying to make it in film, between being in New York and being in Hollywood?
And there was no entree. The 5 big studios controlled everything. You had to go to work for them, you know. And the unions were very tight. And there was ways of getting in the union and hanging out, shaving up, you know, hanging out before the people. But
Sounds like people always have to be real sneaky to get anything done.
well, that day there was almost no independent production, you know, and I got in when they started to make softcore pictures, you know, the studios and the unions didn't pay too much attention to them.
Were you a movie fan, like growing up?
You know, more or less when I was living in Times Square, and actually my friend was sort of the runner for Jason Robards Jr., who was a bad drunk. So he used to pick, he was doing Plaza Suite or some other movie shows. We'd pick him up, and sure was make sure he didn't drink. So Jason Robards Jr. used to go to the movies every day on 42nd Street and stay, you know, he'd sleep there, you know. The movies got it. And I started seeing a lot of those early West Coast movies, you know. And I really fell in love with them because they were so corny. Count York, a vampire, a lot of the, you know, I'm drawn between two passions. You're never sure whether he's eating pussy or biting your neck, you know. So I was a big fan of that, you know. I started to write some scripts. And I got drawn into making movies, as I said. I thought I'd sell the script to somebody, and that makes one.
You'll follow new movies, like current movies?
Yeah, I watch a lot of them. Last year I had trouble getting out of the house. I watch a lot of old movies on television. Sometimes I discover a lot of gems, you know.
What do you think about entertainment industry now compared to any time in entertainment history?
Well, I think it's a lot. I think it's easier to get in. The film is wide open with the internet. If you have talent and do something. You know? In the 50s and early 60s, there was no such thing as making a film. You know, Steven Spielberg was later on. Uncle was head of, you know, his whole family.
So you think that it is the chances of getting in as like just a regular person or someone that doesn't have all kinds of connections? It's definitely.
Yeah, maybe improved quite a bit. I know people who got in with connections and they did not contribute to anything, you know, they ended up being, you know, accountants. I did a lot of films from people, but a lot of people are making real, I mean, how many people can make a film about, they do these landlords, or my brother films, they have a place to shoot everything in one house, you know, and the whole story is, those 3 kids rent the room, you know, know, the apartments are real cheap, you know, and the guy runs down to the cellar and says, listen, Bob, there's nice college girls over here, don't do anything to them, you know, I put extra bar. No, a lot of the movies I receive are pretty awful, you know, so.
Us
A lot of the
too.
ones we, yeah.
Because they'll send us, companies will send us screeners, and some of them are just almost impossible. Some of them are impossible to watch.
Yeah.
They're just unbearable.